Dang, girl.
Dang, girl. I'm all about you. Dang, girl. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. Okay. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's 6.
Counting back 2 videos. Or 7 videos, depends on when this one makes it out.
Worth the hard effort.
This one time when I was in high school, I had a Christmas concert, and during the Christmas concert, we were out in the aisles of the auditorium singing. This was part of the Christmas concert. And
were you in choir?
Yeah, I was in choir all throughout high school. But during the concert, I wasn't feeling so hot. I never feel good during Christmas concerts because it's always super freaking hot. And I had, what did I have to eat? I had fish sticks and chips and ranch dip for dinner that night. And so I was getting toasty, and I should have probably left, but I stuck in, and then all of a sudden I throw up at my feet. And I had to go running out of the auditorium as I'm dripping throw up down the aisle. Down the aisle all the way out of the auditorium. Oh man, was it bad.
This past Christmas, notice how all of these stories seem to be holiday based. Christmas based in fact. But this last Christmas, went to visit my lovely girlfriend at her family's house in Longview, Texas. So that was incredible. First time I've ever enjoyed a visit to the state of Texas.
Hey.
I mean, it's the truth. I can only represent what I actually mean. But, so, in Texas, a couple nights in, you know, I don't know if it's when I travel or if it's when I'm around my girlfriend, but I feel like every guy has this issue where, like, they don't poop quite as much.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
That we don't poop much?
I mean, it's not that we don't poop much, it's that we, like, don't have, like, the time, or not the time, but we don't have, like, we just don't poop as much. Maybe it's because we're embarrassed to, like, be like, hey, I gotta go drop a deuce in front of our girlfriend.
Or it's like the fear that you don't want to smell everything up.
Yeah, that too.
My biggest thing is, when I've been around girls, like a girlfriend and stuff, I don't want to drop a dump because then, you know, I don't want her to smell it and all of that jazz, because then I get embarrassed. Because my poop stinks. I know it does. I'm not going to say that my poop doesn't stink.
Right.
It definitely does.
Well, okay, so here's the other thing. Her house, her parents' house, is set up like this. If you walk in through the garage, which is where I walked in through first, you walk into a little room and then you walk into the kitchen. Walk through the kitchen, take a left, and directly in front of you is her little sister's room, and then the bathroom, and then her room. She stayed with her little sister in their room, and I stayed in Alexa's room while I was there, right? And the bathroom is in between the 2 rooms, basically. So, was it the first night? Maybe the first night? The first night. Second night? Probably the second night. I had just come from being with my family at my grandpa's house and not pooping a whole lot there, or hadn't pooped in like a day or 2 there because Christian's in this game twice, but because there were so many people staying there that like literally access to the bathroom was hard. So I hadn't pooped in 2 days at my girlfriend's house. Second day I'm there, still haven't pooped. Don't know what's going on. I think about it and I'm like, oh no, here it comes. Okay, so I'm at girlfriend's parents' house, right? Hadn't pooped in 2 days, then was there for 2 days. So, you know, really was like wondering what was going on because obviously my body was deciding not to work correctly, and it was confusing. So, go to poop, and very quickly realize that, well, very quickly realize that this is a monster poop. I'm not talking like a big poop, or like a poop that like you regret taking. No, I'm talking like the big poop. And I'm sitting here, as I sit on the toilet, I know what's gonna happen, and I'm praying it doesn't. I'm just saying, Lord God, if you can make this not happen right here in my lovely girlfriend's house, the first time that I've been around her family for more than an afternoon. Please, Lord God, help me.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Whatever, you know, Lord, whatever happens in this situation, be it done according to your will. But please don't make this happen. But please don't make what happened when I think it's going to happen. So I get done. I use very little toilet paper because, you know, when it's that big an issue, you don't like you just don't.
Do you courtesy flush?
No, I typically don't courtesy flush, but I was quiet.
Man, I would have curdy flushed out the.
Well, that's the other thing. Her whole family is in the kitchen, like less than 15 feet away from the bathroom. So, no, I didn't courtesy flush. But so I flush and the thing happened. The toilet stopped up. Oh no. Oh god. I'm sitting in the bathroom like, what do I do? Please, Lord. Okay, first off, please, Lord God, tell me there's a plunger in here. Second, Lord God, tell me how to do this without dying somehow of agony or shame or whatever it is that I could die of right now. Please don't let our whole family become aware that I have just laid the biggest poop in the entire world in their you know, in their second bathroom, and please, Lord God, just help me. So I go to silently plunging and just cringing in fear and crying, and it was just the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened in my life. It was awful. It was truly terrible.
Alright, so we were going to Cleveland, Tennessee for a youth conference while I was in high school, and we stopped in we stayed one night in Jackson, Tennessee, so we're driving from Jackson, Tennessee to Cleveland, and we stopped at this gas station like right outside the college that we're gonna stay at. So we're literally just minutes away, and so we're like, you know, let's take a bathroom break. We'll get there, we'll get set up, and then we'll go to the first event. And so everybody we have 3 15-passenger vans. I'm not really sure how many people went, but we needed that many vans. So I let a lot of people go ahead of me. I was like, I don't really need to go that bad. So I'm one of like the last people to go. Like, people are checking out at the counter. My mom's like buying some drinks for people. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Please don't leave the bathroom. And so I go in and I do my business. I go to flush, and it starts the water level starts rising. I'm like, I'm in a public place, and everyone's gonna know it's me. So I was like, I gotta clean it up somehow. So I look around for a plunger. There's not a plunger in there. And so I'm looking around for anything. All I see is a toilet brush. So I was like, maybe if I just move it around a little bit, it'll create some air to escape, so it can start flowing down. No, I get the toilet brush stuck in there.
Oh no!
So I shut the door quietly and I run. I just ran out. I made sure there was no one else in the store. I got in. I was like, okay, we need to go now, and then we just left. So to that gas station guy, I'm sorry, you had to clean that up.